The woman was about to kiss her husband when he suddenly stabbed her in the neck. He did it to resurrect his wife, hoping to prove the existence of God. Afterward, he began to pray,
"Return, spirit! Resurrect!"
But unfortunately, God did not answer him. The grieving man intended to go home, but on the way, he encountered a married couple. The husband pulled a gun and forced him to do strange things.
Okay, you're gonna fuck my wife and I'm gonna take some pictures, that's all.
The man refused decisively. The husband hadn't expected someone to be so timid, and in response, he killed the man. The story begins with Alvin's father, Willard. During World War II, Willard witnessed his comrade being nailed to a cross by the enemy, which left him with severe post-traumatic stress disorder. Every time he saw a cross, he would relive the horrifying scene of his comrade's death. One day, Willard met a waitress named Charlotte at a cafe. They were immediately drawn to each other. When Willard's mother saw her son return alive, she hugged him tightly, believing it was a blessing from God. To thank God, the next day she took Willard to church. The pastor, Roy, to convince the congregation of God's existence, poured a jar of spiders over his own face. After leaving the church, Willard went to Charlotte and confessed his feelings. Not long after, Charlotte and Willard had a son, Alvin. From that point on, Willard began to believe in God and crafted a cross for praying. Around the same time, Pastor Roy's daughter was born. Earlier, Roy had poured a jar of spiders over his own face in church, was bitten, and nearly lost his mind. He believed it was a test from God. To prove God's existence, Roy lured his wife into the forest and killed her, then prayed for God to bring her back to life. Later, Roy was killed on the road by that murderous couple, and their fates would become intertwined with Alvin's. Once, while Willard and his son were praying at a cross, two hunters passing by mocked them.
Hell, they having a little revival meeting. I'm thinking now'd be a good time to pay his old lady a visit.
Willard's anger boiled over. He drove after them with his son, got out of the car, and beat the two men mercilessly. Alvin was terrified to see his father's hands covered in blood, but Willard taught him, if someone bullies you, you have to fight back like this. From that moment, violence was etched into Alvin's mind. One day, his wife was diagnosed with cancer and given little time to live. Willard could only hope that God would save her. Every day, he knelt at the cross with his son, praying. One time, Alvin was distracted by a dog, and Willard slapped him.
Pray, goddammit. You want your mama to die?
Under his father's scolding, Alvin prayed to God desperately, but received no response. The next day, Willard suddenly thought that maybe God wanted more than just prayer and sincerity. He rushed home and shot the dog his son had been raising.